Hey guys, I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about why do we international architects face a lot of difficulties in getting hired here in Canada. There are a lot of factors that comes into play when an employer is hiring an international person or an international student, and I will be talking about what are the reasons that prevent them from hiring international architects. And guys, I will be also talking about the skill sets or the factors that you should be working on to get hired faster over here. So guys, this video will be a very helpful video and very realistic video for all of you. So try watching this video till the end. And guys, for all the people who are watching this video and haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead, hit a like and subscribe to my channel, because I'm the only channel who as an architect is practicing in field, talking about international education, talking about jobs, talking about how to get jobs internationally or pursue a master course anywhere across the world. So if you are here for the first time on my channel, go ahead, check out my playlist. There are a ton of helpful video. And guys, without any delays, let's get started with the video. So guys, let's get started with the point number one, which is the construction technique. So if you are coming from India or anywhere from any Asian country, our building methods and technologies are very different compared to here what Canadians have over here. Because in Canada, we have temperature over 30 degrees Celsius positive and negative 30 degrees Celsius, and that can even go to negative 40-45 degrees Celsius. So there is a huge fluctuation in temperature over here. Hence all the houses has to be insulated. They are kind of airtight houses. The windows over here are double cladded window, double glazed windows. The door systems are very different. The construction techniques are different. The foundation layout is also different. The foundation is also insulated, waterproofed, and all those things are there. So there is a lot that goes on in construction over here. There are a lot of construction techniques that we are not aware of. It doesn't mean that we are not good enough. It just means that what we are practicing back in India or any other country is valid for India, but it's not that relevant for here in Canada. It doesn't mean that we can't cope up or make ourselves better, but this is something that all the employers think before hiring an international architect. They do have some reservations, like will they be able to manage with the construction techniques over here? Are they used to the detailings that we do over here or the construction details that we make over here? So all these factors come into play, and that prevents them from hiring us. So this is one of the major factor that comes into play. Second factor is our certification. So the thing is, our degrees here in Canada are not valid. We cannot call ourselves architects over here, and that's the truth, guys. To get registered here in Canada, there is a very long process. The first process is, first we have to get our degrees verified, not from the West, as you know. We have to get our degrees verified from CACB. So CACB is Canadian Architecture Certification Board, and they issue a certificate that your degree is valid, and for this you have to pay $1,800, submit all the documents that are required, all the schedules that you have followed all across 5 years. You will get it from your university, how many hours you have invested in a particular courses, and if you fulfill all these requirements, then after 3 or 4 or 6 months, because yeah, they are slow, you will get an approval that your degree is valid and you can work as an intern architect then. And once you start working as an intern architect, you have to clock in around 1,800 to 2,000 hours to get a architectural certificate. That means finally you will be able to call yourself as an architect. This entire process can take up to 2 to 3 years, and that is a massive timeline. So this is something that also prevents them from hiring us, because we are not registered architects over here. Next point is security clearance. A lot of people who are here, or a lot of firms who are here in Ottawa, deal with government projects, and most of the government projects require certain level of security clearance, and this is a very important factor. As an international architect or an international student, we might take a lot of time to get our clearances. So even if they hire us, they won't be able to deploy us on the projects that they need help on. So this is also something that all the employers here are a bit skeptical about. That's why they ask, a lot of employers have asked me also, do you have security clearance, what level of security clearance do you have, and all these things. I have applied for my security clearance thanks to my current office. They have helped me and they have applied for my security clearance, and it's been 3 months. I'm still waiting for my PCC is police certification, police clearance certificate. So it is a long process, guys. So this is also one of the reasons that the employers are not hiring us. Coming to the fourth point is the trust factor. So in previous years, a lot of people, a lot of international students have faked their way through into firms, and they were not able to deliver, or they were not reliable enough, they haven't performed well enough. So that also has set a narrative over here that probably they won't be able to adjust with our culture, they won't be able to work with us, they won't be able to adopt the design or the construction techniques that we use over here. They won't be working hard enough, or they won't be staying here for a long time. They will just work here for 6 months or something, and then they will switch. So these kinds of reservations are there in a lot of HR's mind and a lot of employers' mind. So we have to change all this, and something that I want to personally request to all the HRs, if you are an HR and you are supposedly watching this video, I would request you all to show some trust in us. At least give us the opportunity to interview. I'm not asking like you should hire us. I'm just asking like, you can just give the students or the international architects an opportunity to give an interview or to showcase their skills. Make some kind of test where they can showcase their software skills or whatever skills are required for that position. So by this, what you will be doing is giving them an opportunity, a ray of hope. Plus, you might even get a really good hardworking person. And one thing I can assure about people from Asian countries, if they are dedicated towards architecture, I can assure you that they will be working their asses off. We don't care about how much we are working. We care about the output, what output we are producing. Even if it's taking us 12 hours, we will be able to work. I'm damn sure about that, because we have already worked 10 hours in a day for way less amount that you guys will be paying us. So when it comes to reliability, I would say like if you hire a good person who is international or international student or something, I'm damn sure they will, if they are passionate about architecture, they will give their best. So take that into consideration. Now coming to the point, what we can do to improvise our likelihood of getting hired over here. So first thing is develop software skills. A lot of people are still lagging behind in softwares. The only software that I would say that you should be thorough with is Revit. A lot of firm, almost 95% of the firm over here are using Revit as their primary software. So get your hands on Revit. AutoCAD is something that you will definitely know. SketchUp is something that is a parallel software, but they don't use it professionally over here. But a lot of firms do use SketchUp for their conceptual modeling or the basic modeling that they do. So softwares like Lumion, Twinmotion for rendering, V-Ray, 3ds Max is not that needed because I haven't seen any firm using 3ds Max actively for architectural rendering. So these are some basic tips. Plus, you should start approaching people on LinkedIn, make your connections better, talk to people. You don't have to ask them for directly for the jobs, or if they have any openings in their firm or something like that. You can just strike a conversation or get to know about their work culture in their company, how their company functions, or you can even ask them for some tips for your resume. You can send them your resume and just ask, like, can you please give me some tips that what can I change in the resume, how I can present my resume in a better way. So all these things will develop your confidence, first of all. Secondly, it will even help your resume to be better. Next is go through the building codes that are here in Canada or the region that you are in. So go through the building codes, see the building details over here, how a wall is constructed, what kind of studs they use, what kind of materials they are using, what are the interior material that they will be using usually. So all these things will build up your confidence and your knowledge base. And once you get an interview, and if you are well versed with building codes, your material knowledge, your details knowledge, you will definitely be hired easily. So these are all my overview tips. If you want a specific video for tips of like improvising yourself into building codes, I can make a specific video which will have all the basic building codes that are common across Canada. And I can even make a video explaining the details, the construction details here in Canada, and what you should know about Canada when you are going to construct a house. So if you want something like that, I can definitely make a video like that. And guys, if you like this video, go ahead, hit a like and subscribe to my channel. I really need your support to keep making such videos for all of you. So go ahead, hit a like and subscribe, and guys, see you soon. Bye bye.